get you up to speed as some things that will be going on in the Des Moines area that are going on right now and that will be going on here rather soon, Jason.
Ken Broadhead and John Martin are here from Confluence Brewery in Des Moines, and of course we get in September, ironically we get close to Octoberfest time.
That's right.
And you guys are releasing a special brew, and you have a celebration to tell us about this time of year. And I guess, what do we have, John, in front of us
Well,
right now?
right now we have our Oktoberfest. It's classic German lager. It was brewed for, back in 1812, they brewed it for a wedding celebration, and it was a hit, so they just kept doing it.
What makes an Oktoberfest traditionally?
Well, you could call it an amber lager is another category for it, but it has a nice, rich, toasty malt, sort of an amber color, nice carbonation, very enjoyable. A little bit of sweetness at the end.
Getting to be that time of year, and tell folks, if you would, where you're located.
We're at 1235 Thomas Beck Road, so if you don't know where that is, you take Southwest 7th south or Fleur south to Bell, and either way you can hit it. It's in between those two.
And Ken, I want to back up, but this is a brewery that, even just to walk in the place, has seen tremendous growth and a great deal of investment. Your beers can be found around a lot of central Iowa, but I remember last time I walked in the area where you brew the beer, just looking at the equipment and how much that has changed.
Yeah, we've expanded a great deal in the past almost 3 years. Our anniversary is October 20th, and we initially started with 5 fermenters, and we've grown to
10 fermenters.
10 fermenters, and basically 3 different phases, and we continue to grow. So.
Was this a matter of a few guys getting together who were buddies who brewed, or how did this all come together?
Well, I'll give you the very brief synopsis. We were both homebrewers since our late teens, basically college days. And I moved to Iowa 11 years ago. First person I really met from Iowa was John, incidentally at a bar.
Yeah.
So it kind of steamrolled.
Would you guys just start talking? Hey, how do you make beer?
Yeah,
I wonder how you make this.
We were at rock bottom, and just kind of rubbing elbows, and it was like, I went there for a beer by myself. He went there for a beer by himself, and we just ended up chatting and found out we had beer in common.
Yeah, and didn't really talk about a brewery at that time, but we expanded that a little bit further and explored options, and it took us a little longer than most people do with a business plan, but 7-8 years later, we opened a brewery. So.
Well, and this is a part of a big resurgence. I mean, when you go back to Prohibition in Iowa, we had all these breweries and winemakers, and then we shut all that down, put thousands of people out of work, and now I read that we're to the point where we have more than we did before Prohibition.
That's true. Yeah, more breweries. We employ a lot of people. Over 100,000 people are employed in craft brewing right now. Yeah. Which is
well, Ken, what was the hardest part when you guys decided to sit down and you finally said, okay, let's try this? What was the biggest obstacle that you had to overcome?
Obviously, money. That's always the biggest obstacle, and doing the fundraising part and everything else. And then really the kind of being nervous of not ever owning a business and being a part of the development of the construction. And we winged a lot of it, but a lot of John's experience, and we had good people around us that helped us get to where we're at now. Some of it was luck, some of it was definitely by very smart people who got us where we are today. So,
will we see more brewers around, or have we kind of reached an apex? Is it good? Is it bad? What do you think?
I still think there's plenty of room for growth. I think the opportunity is there for small entrepreneurs who want to open a business. They just got to be smart about it and do the right thing and have the right people, because it is a tough business to get into. And yes, our timing was ideal. That's part of our success.
I agree.
But what's happening across the state of Iowa, small towns everywhere, breweries are opening up and employing local people in towns that normally would have a main street that's shut down. It's a great thing, and people make it a destination. They go to breweries around the state and make it their weekend plan, and it's just been great for us. We have out-of-towners from Kansas City and Omaha and Chicago and Minneapolis that stop by on the weekends, and having our brewery facility on a bike trail has been an absolute
huge,
absolutely a benefit for our brewery as well. On some days, that's our front door.
Really?
The bike trail. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we have a celebration that we need to get people aware of. Tell everybody about the celebration.
Yeah, we are celebrating this is our 3rd annual Oktoberfest party at the brewery. starts at noon, runs to 5 o'clock, September 19th. We're going to have live music from Polkas for You. So
there you go.
Obviously, the traditional awesome. German music will be playing throughout the day. You can get your tickets in advance at Tickley and at the tap room during our regular business hours. But you'll receive a souvenir stein with the new logo on it, along with a beer of your choice. Doesn't have to be Oktoberfest, and you're going to get food along for your stay as well. It's just a good time. It's a good casual environment. It's nothing crazy, but it's just a great afternoon and a great fun. And it's usually great weather, so it's just a good time. And we usually pretty close sell out every year. So I would recommend, if you can, get your tickets in advance. They will sell out.
John, we better try some of this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I like the bottle, by the way. That's an interesting bottle. Look at the bottle, you guys.
32-ounce Boston Round is what they call it.
Boston looks like it's medicine. No, that's what it is. That's what it is, Mom. It's medicine.
It cures what ails you.
Yes.
So it can you can sort of bottle it with the same machine. It's just a bigger bottle.
Yeah.
The same size top.
Definitely. So we're gonna pour some of this.
So is this kind of like being a dairy farmer when you have to be there all the time? I mean, because you always got stuff brewing, right?
Absolutely. We have stuff always in the tank, perking away. But yes, luckily we don't have to have somebody
now
there 24 hours.
Look at that head parking. I want you to pay attention
like a
to
beer
it.
commercial.
Yeah. Isn't that perfect?
It's wonderful.
Yeah, we'll do a little bit on this one.
You said the malt was a little more.
Yeah, it's a little
maybe?
more rich. Has just a little bit of toasty flavor, like bread toast, and a little bit of caramel sweetness at the end.
Thank you.
All right.
We'll get the taste tester here to give this
that's wonderful.
analysis of
Get this
the
poured.
fine
It's a tough
brew.
job if someone's going to do it.
So people can
Clink 'em and drink 'em.
experience this. They can try the different brews that you
Absolutely.
have.
Bros.
Yes.
And here it is again, folks. If you want to get more information about their place, you want to stop by now. In case they want to come over and visit you guys, do they need to call ahead of time and get reservations?
Absolutely not. We're
not.
Yeah, we're open. We're open Tuesday through Sunday. We're closed Mondays. Tuesday, Wednesdays we're open. Let's see, 4 to 10 p.m. Thursdays, noon to 11. Friday, Saturdays, noon to 11, and Sundays, noon to 7. So anytime come by, you can buy your tickets in advance prior to the September 19th date. And again, if you can't make it by, you can go to tickley.com and purchase your tickets there as well. So,
very interesting. Well, wonderful. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Hope
Thank
you
you
have a
very
good
much.
time
Wonderful
and
to
see
be
how you can't have a good time.